Heyo! Welcome back to the Technomancer Sidequests Part 10. Whoa, we are almost done with all these stupid side quests. I'm so fucking excited, guys. Like, you have no idea how excited I am. So, last time we were on the verge of completing the side quest that Nisha gave to us to figure out what's going on with her friend. So, I took the liberty of, I think Scott was with us last time? Yeah, he was. I sold all the stuff that we got from those bums that we destroyed. So, let's talk to Nisha's friend, Abby, see what's going on.
You Abby Goodsman?
Yes, by the shadow, please don't tell me that man sent you.
No, your friend Nisha, the artist, sent me. Said she thought you were in trouble. Looks like she was right.
Yes. Thank you. They're ruining my life. I'm being threatened by soldiers who tore down my shop. Why? Because they wanted serum I don't even have. And if I didn't give it to them, they said they'd denounce me. For what? I never did anything bad.
Yeah, I believe you. You sure they were real soldiers, though? Could have been mobsters in disguise.
All I know is their uniforms sure looked real, and their chief told me to call him Sam Ward. He's sick. You hear me? Sick. A brutal... Please help me. The threats keep coming, and I'm telling you, they're gonna kill me. I know it.
It's all right. Everything will be okay. I'm gonna look for this Sam Ward. Talk to him. Talk to my captain about him, too. I'll get it worked out. Don't worry.
Thank you. Thank you, officer. Thank you so much.
Alright, so let's go talk to the officer, figure out what's going on, but first we're going to open this chest. Got treasure that doesn't really matter. Yeah. One thing I want to point out is that we are right next to the barracks, so I'm going to make this quick. The voice acting is really hit or miss at the beginning. Mostly miss. A little bit of hit, but it's slowly starting to kind of improve in quality, and that's really good because, you know, like, no one wants to listen to bad voice acting. Maybe that's just me. Let's talk to... Well, let's not talk to this guy yet. Let's talk to our captain and see if she has anything to say about what's going on.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
I might have messed up. Let me put on my charisma gear first. Just hold on. Hold on. Let me put on my threads before I start trying to put the moves on you and get you to reveal some cool stuff. What do you got?
Already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
Yes. You just said that.
Captain, can I get some intel on a couple citizens?
As long as it's mission related, Lieutenant.
Oh yeah, it's mission related.
The name
Of course.
Abby Goodsman.
Give me a sec.
Anything with
He's a
experience
trader
is
with a
mission
small
related.
shop in the exchange quarter. No arrests, no complaints, no bookmark by the ASC. You said this was mission related, Lieutenant?
Of course, Captain. Just following up on some leads. What do you know about a soldier named Sam Ward?
Not a lot. The little I know is nothing good. Mostly about the company he keeps, like Vori. Not enough to arrest him, but enough to be glad he's not one of my problems. Word to the wise, which I hope you are. Stay away from him unless you're looking for the kind of trouble you can't dig your way out of.
Of course, Captain.
Well, he's gonna need a shovel because we're gonna be digging his grave. Now, if I'm correct, he's actually right over here. We can just talk shit to him.
You the one that's been threatening Abby Goodsman?
Really? What? That bitch complained to the great magicians? Great. Perfect. You know what she's up to. She's anti-regime, and she's plotting against abundance. True fucking story. Your little friend's a traitor, Mancer. Too bad your powers don't include lie detection, huh? So, who cares? We put a little pressure on her, milk her a little bit before the ASC catches her. So what? She deserves it. All she needed to do was be loyal to the damn corporation that raised her. Watch your back. If someone heard about you being friendly with some of the oppositionists, like that girl, let's just say it won't end well.
His shield, is it just me? Or does his shield remind you of a fan in your computer? Because it looks just like my fan. So, unfortunately, that was a not-so-subtle threat that if we intervene on behalf of Abby, he is going to try to kick our ass. Little does he know that it is not our ass that is going to be kicked. So, let's head over to the side and see what we have to do, because I totally forgot why this is here.
Alright, pretty simple. Just gotta stop the soldier so he can't make good on his threats.
I have no idea why we had to go over there to see that. But before we do that, we're going to take a little bit of a nap to get our experience bonus back. Let's snooze for a little bit. Let's catch up. That fan is totally stuck in the wall there. Whatever. Guys, I'm really excited because we're almost done with these stupid side quests. And we're almost done with like the first chapter. I've saved it so the side quests kind of they intertwine with the main missions to make it as little as possible trouble for me. Now let's beat the crap out of these
You know
guys.
what I feel like doing? Paying a visit to that pretty Abby girl. Yeah. Chick didn't learn her lesson after we tore down her shop. Maybe we could teach her a lesson in some other ways.
Sick. You're sick. But it's a sick I wouldn't mind catching. Yeah? Why not? Damn pretty girl. I'll grab Chris and we'll make it a party.
Nice. Sounds good. Hey, shut up. I hear something.
Alright, pretty simple. Just gotta stop the soldier so he can't make good on his threats.
Whoever these soldiers are, we gotta save Miss Goodsman before they hurt her.
Hey, stop it! Soldiers, cut it out! Who the hell do you think you are? Trying to give me orders, Mancer? I don't report to you, and you don't have a damn clue what's going on here. We'll take what we're owed from the Broad and leave it for Jen if we want. We clear? Or did we misunderstand and you just want to join us in the beatdown?
Let's take care of this gun lady first. Whoops. I see what you're trying to do. Let me put a... And I like how this one guy is just trying to, like, walk around and avoid what's going on. I'm not paying very good attention. I saw that guy coming, though. Get the taser. I'm not sure if I'm going to upgrade the poison. It's actually really, really helpful in some situations. But you have to run up and do the stabbing motion.
How do I thank you for everything you've done for me? I don't... If there is anything I can ever do for you, please tell me. Thank you.
You can give me some experience, maybe. Let's see if these guys had anything good. That might be good for someone that's not me. Already got him. Oh, I didn't... No luck this time. More stuff that I don't think we'll be using. Let's run back to Nisho while I monologue about how this game is being stupid. It's not... Okay, technically what we're doing is optional, but it's really not. Like, you saw how, even with all the defensive upgrades that I've been getting, and the armor upgrades, those enemies on the first level were able to take me down to less than half health in 2 hits. So you really need every advantage you got going for you if you don't want to use up all your resources every time you fight. Which, speaking of, I don't know if you've noticed, but through all these various fights and all these chests that we've been picking, we have accumulated quite a rich sum of health, focus, and hunting traps that we can use at our discretion.
Hey, Nisha.
Well, day's looking up already.
Can I ask how you ended up becoming an artist?
That's
I already
it.
did this.
Alright, then, so...
Sorry.
I took care of your friend's problem. The soldiers won't be bothering Abby anymore. It's a promise.
Thank you. That's really nice of you to help 2 ladies needing a hand. You're a real sweetheart. Really hope I can repay you in the future. I'll never forget what you did.
Oh, don't
I
worry.
gotta go.
Alright.
She's gonna pay us off in spades, just not right now. So, with that done, we should head down to the slums and start moving towards the, towards where we picked up those influential people that we guarded. So, that area right there is actually where a rover garage is. And what a rover is, since Mars is like such an unhospitable place, you can't even step outside without getting mutated and burned in awful way. You have these big tank vehicles that you use to get around the landscape of Rome. Not Rome. This isn't Rome, of Mars. So now that we have access to that, we can actually complete the other side mission. Well, it's a mission on the side, but it's not really a side mission. It's a primary mission that's flaunting as a side mission to go pick up that artifact for the Brotherhood of Wizards or Technomancers or whatever they are. The important thing is that we're going to do it because it's on our list and we have to do it to progress the story. So we've got one side mission that we have to do, 2 main missions, and then 2 more main missions, and then we are almost done with Chapter 1. And there's some cool stuff that is going to happen in Chapter 1, believe you me, towards the end. And it's like going to be... The cool thing is that once we get past this, the quests are going to have a little bit more impact. The combat's going to be a little cooler. We're going to have a little bit cooler abilities. We're going to have better gear. We're going to have more companions. It's like they take this game and they take all the things that they've been kind of building up and trying out, and they're going to take it to the next level. And I don't even care. See, there's an exclamation point right there for the Vori guy, but I don't even care about it because I don't think I need it. Let me double check and make sure I don't need it because, as you can tell, there's different factions in this game, and what you do changes your reputation with those factions, and that may or may not influence the story later on. Hint, it actually does. And as you can tell, I don't really like the Vori because I'm going for like the kind of the good guy role here. So I am just not going to do quests for them because doing quests for them, while as you can tell, because they're bad guys, it's going to increase our reputation with them, probably at the cost of our reputation with others. And before I forget, let's put a point, because I believe we did level up. So we completed this entire tree. Very important. Now we're going to start doing this tree. And what we're looking for here is this ability here, Electric Storm. When we get that, shit's literally going to fry. But we have to start off with this stupid ability. So, Electric Fists sounds cool. The description looks cool. You see the upgrades. Holy crap, 50% damage increase. That's insane. Don't be fooled. This ability isn't that good. It has its uses, but it's not nearly as powerful as what you might think. So I'm going to, give me a second, I'm going to rebind some of these keys. I'm going to put this on 2, and I'm going to put this one on 7. So, here is the lightning bolt right here. We've seen it many times, does lots of damage, stuns people, it just disrupts them. Overall, very cool, bread and butter of our style. The Electric Fists, it does less damage, but it also takes a little bit of time to activate. It's actually very, very limited range, and it has a little higher disruption rate, but in almost all cases, you're better off just using the lightning bolt, because that's all you do right there. And sometimes it doesn't even disrupt them, and then you're really screwed.
How sad to see them park here with no... It reminds me of... I'd rather not think about it. Do you remember the axiom? An entity of lesser size is always easier to manipulate than the sum of its parts. What I'm trying to say is, well, maybe... when talking to each of the group, maybe you could...
So what he's saying there is there's a mutant revolution going on because they don't want to go outside to repair the hole that was blown in the roof by the aurora, because when they go outside, even though they're mutated, they still like die horribly when they're exposed to the sun. So what we're going to do is talk to each group individually to try to convince them to, well, I guess, die for us. Like, we're asking a lot for them here. And keep in mind the way how we treat them and the way how we talk to them. These are people that have been mutated, but we treat them like they're subhuman.
What's the problem? Why aren't you working?
Their kind work like one. If one is hurt, they all cannot work. And now they have one who is wounded, so they are all helpless. But the men do not want to help the wounded. They just want him back on the roof.
Where's your hurt friend? I may be able to help him.
With basic medical equipment, we could cure this creature without a problem, Zachariah.
Here, your friend's as good as new. Back to normal.
Thank you. The man was very nice. They will go back to work now, and if they survive, will not forget what the man did for them.
It's actually super tragic. We are forcing these people just to go outside to fix a roof. And they're probably going to die from it. And they're, like... I mean, the other thing is that there's apparently no other way for us to fix it, because we don't have, like, the... All we can do is hide in the shadow, so when this kind of stuff happens, all we can do is sentence other people to die in our place, but still. It's definitely not a kind of societal value that I'd like to uphold.
What the hell are you doing? Get back to work. You're putting a lot of lives at risk.
They will die beneath the eye of Father Son if they go up to repair the roof. The man knows this, but does not care about them.
Maybe you're too dumb to put it together. So let me spell it out for you, mutant. The roof needs to be fixed by your kind. Now. We don't care how many of you die doing it either. You don't want to go up and repair the roof? Fine. Your choice. We'll just send your children and your elderly. All those too weak to rebel with you. Then we'll execute you. You'll all die anyway, and without even doing any good. That what you want?
The man would send our children. The man is... They will go back to work. Leave our children be.
Yeah, so that's pretty awful right there. Not exactly the hallmarks of a hero. That mutant's got some pretty sick tattoos. And he has hair. I wonder if he'll be important later. I don't know. Let's keep being a racist and talking to these people to force them to work for us.
What does the man want?
Just to talk to you. You need to go back to work.
No, they will not. They will not die to go repair roofs broken by men. Men must find another way to fix it.
Listen, I know it's dangerous work, and the odds are pretty high that some of you may die doing it. But if you don't, the whole city will suffer, and all of you in the pen will die. Not just a few. I know it's an enormous sacrifice to ask, but it's for the greater good.
If the man tells them the truth, they have no choice. They will go back to work to save the many. They wish the man would protect the city better in the future, so these sacrifices never have to happen again.
Believe me, we're gonna try our best.
The man must think about those going to die for him. Not forget what he asked of them. What they did. But now, they must go back to work.
This is totally a downer. Let's put on the last piece of equipment and go over to get this revolution finished.
Let's go. You can't just sit around while the city's exposed. Get back to work.
They would, but their tools are too damaged to work. With bad tools, they will be in the eye of Father Son longer and die quicker.
Let me see your tools. Maybe I can fix them.
If the tools are made better, they can and will fix the roof.
To think that the city's life depends on an incomplete toolbox. Reeked.
Yeah, so, side note, we are fucking racist.
They fixed your tools. Should make the work go faster.
The men made the tools like new. They will do as they promised and go fix the roof now.
Oh, right. And we got a boost to our reputation with the mutants. Now, let's put on our crafting jacket again, because our side quest with Farulawala sent us here to recruit him a strong mutant. So let's talk to the big bodybuilding ones.
I've got a proposal for you.
What is it?
I've got an acquaintance who's looking for a large mutant who can be his bodyguard. He promises he'll be well treated.
No. Chief will never let him go work elsewhere. And he can't risk getting beaten up by the guards. The man should find himself another mutant. He must go back to work now.
So that's a no. What about this guy? With the
Hey
baby
there,
face.
Got a question for you. How'd you like to leave the pen? Go work somewhere nicer.
Leave the pen? He is sorry, but this man must be joking. He knows what happens to any trying to leave. They get shot, killed. The boss man will never let him leave. Only way out is for him to rebel. But he's too scared. So if the man would excuse him, he must go back to work. Now.
But before you do, let me get a close-up of that beautiful face. Maybe not. Whatever. Close enough. Now, how about you? Oh, you have a name. I wonder if that means you're important or not.
Hello. I have a proposal for you. A merchant is looking for a bodyguard, and you look strong. He said that he would feed you if you protected him.
Big strong, big, very strong, and big always hungry.
If I understand, your name is Beg?
Yes, Beg is his name. Him wants good food and can protect man, but Chief Man not let Beg leave.
You mean the pen supervisor? Don't worry. I'll go talk to him.
Okay. So now we have two things to talk about with this guy. Super important business. First, that we did his job for him. And second, that we need to get that mutant. Maybe he'll let us take the mutant as a reward for helping fix his problem and let him keep his job.
Hey there. You in charge of the mutant pen? Name's Zachariah Mancer, Ophir officer.
Hey, yeah. Pen's my responsibility. Sure. Dan Stewart, what can I do for you?
I managed to stop the rebellion. The mutants should resume work soon.
There's a bit of good news. Sure it wouldn't have ended so well without your help. I would have lost my job, so thank you.
Alright. But I'm not done yet.
Oh, great. Who's that?
I'd like to buy the mutant who calls himself Beg.
Big Beg? Yeah, no, that ain't gonna happen. Losing him be like losing the work of 4 other mutants. Nah, he's too strong to lose.
Alright, well, we did get a level in there, so let's invest in that. Actually, before I forget, let's recharge our shield. Let's see. So, as I said, we want to start moving towards this. So, let's put... okay, that's a cool passive. So now, when we shock people, they are more than likely to get interrupted than they were before. A 20% boost is huge. And it was already... The powers, based on our glove, were already, like, super disruptive. Yeah, well... not that glove. Other gloves. You'll just trust me. You'll see. You'll see. We'll shock the pants off anyone that gets in our way, especially now. Come on, Big. Give me that face. Nope.
You weren't wrong. The supervisor doesn't want you to leave. Looks like he enjoys your strength too much. What if you refuse to work here, or initiate an incident so that he decides not to keep you?
Beg not understand what men want.
If you want to go with the merchant who will feed you, you must refuse to work here. Make some noise, you see?
Yes, Beg understand. Beg, make noise and refuse work.
Wonder if he realizes the consequences of what he's about to do. Better be ready to step in before something bad happens to him.
And show off my new Shoryuken ability.
Why is he making trouble? He'll still have to work.
Beg no work more. No work more.
If he doesn't stop, he'll get beaten real bad.
No, let them beat Beg. No work more.
Then he gets what he asked for.
And you get a fucking taser punch to the face! For some reason, we have to beat the shit out of mutants. Now, you saw there, like, it did almost no damage, and it didn't even stumble him. Whoa, nice shotgun blast.
What's going on here? You lost your minds? Break it up, you fucking parasites! Going after a human? Hell you thinking? And you? Why the hell you back here messing up the pen? Come on, go! Get out!
Look, I'm not trying to cause problems, but I already told you. I'm really interested in getting this slave. And since the others were just about to kill him...
They weren't gonna kill him. Maybe beat the shit out of him as a lesson. Like I'm gonna do to you if you don't get out and stay out.
Wow, those fucking fighting words. Well, we could convince him, but let's convince him. Nah, let's beat him up. No one can talk shit like that.
Well,
fuck you, buddy.
This violent, I'll play along.
Prepare to get Shoryuken to the face.
Stop it! Stop it, freak! Take the damn mutant and get out of here! Take him!
That's
How
what
about
you
make
get.
sure he finds his way to a merchant in Fiorello in the exchange for me?
Yeah, fine. Whatever. Just get out of here.
That's what you get for messing with me. I'm gonna grab your face and tase it. Did we drop anybody? No, we did not. Alright, so as you saw there, we do less damage, and even though it takes a little bit of time to charge up, its range is almost nothing. Now, the cool thing, each animation has a slightly different attack, but they all essentially do the same thing, I believe. Maybe using certain weapons might do certain other damage, so maybe it's better off if you're using... Well, let's find that out. Let's find that out the next fight that we get into, which we will be approaching shortly, but not quite yet. So now, with all that mutant racism stuff out of the way, we have to get on that rover and go blast Aurora. And in case they didn't do a very good job of explaining it, we're not taking on like some side squad or some like tiny little group. We are taking on like a full battalion, just the three of us. So this is a balls to the walls mission right here.
You, a Technomancer, right? Get the hell out of here. You surge around here, you're gonna fuck up my baby for good.
Just like you don't spontaneously combust, we don't spontaneously surge. Is that you on the poster?
Yeah, name's Amelia Reacher. We're discoverers one and all, like father, like daughter. Why? What's it to you?
Well, me and my men need to get to a site on one of Aurora's shadow paths. Heard you'd make that happen.
Wish they gave me a heads up when Mancer was coming along. But orders are orders. I can take you whenever you're ready.
We are ready later. Let's put our armor on. So, before we go on our adventure to find these Aurora assholes and destroy them for destroying our roof and making us do all that awful stuff to those mutants, and even before that, going hunting for that relic that our great master wizard, Hedwig, sent us on, we should take a break. This is a great breaking point, and there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up. So, thank you for joining me. I am Twinkle, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Peace out.